Today we have the 2025 Mercedes-AMG E53 plug-in hybrid. Starts at MSRP $88,000. Performance and handling, it has an AMG-enhanced 3-liter inline-six plug-in hybrid engine, which is paired with the 120 kilowatt electric motor on the rear axle, producing a staggering 577 horsepower and 553 pound-feet of torque, which means that this E53 launches from 0 to 60 in 3.9 seconds. Also, this car has the 9G-tronic 9-speed automatic transmission, as well as 4MATIC all-wheel drive, and also rear axle steering, which provides for excellent maneuvering and driving around corners as well. The size of the front tires is 265/40R20, sitting on AMG forged rims on Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires. Notice also the turbo hybrid badging on the side of the car. This car also has the AMG ride control suspension. Three color options: we have the graphite gray metallic and the AMG black Napa leather. Total retail price is $99,760. Electric plus gasoline fuel economy is 59 mpge. Gasoline only is 23. An electric range of about 42 miles. DC fast charging is 20 minutes, which means you can go from 10% to 80% of charge. AC charging is powered through the 9.6 kilowatt AC charging system, and it takes about 2.75 hours to charge to 100%. The E53 comes in two trim options. Today we have an exclusive trim E53, which costs $2,450 and includes the digital light headlamps, Burmester 4D surround sound system, and Dolby Atmos. Let's go on a test drive of this new E53 plug-in hybrid for 2025. While interior materials and build quality is quite good, nothing feels cheap in this E53. And you can see we have the all-new interior of the E-Class. And of course, this one does not have the Hyperscreen, which is about a $4,000 option, which means you'll get a 12.3-inch display for the passengers on the right-hand side. Now, this car has the drive units down here. I'll set it to the Sport Plus mode. Give it some power. And here we go. Also, just one more thing. Go to performance, engine. We can view the engine torque and power as we begin to drive. And love the flat bottom design steering wheel as well. Let's actually, before we go, I'll set it to the track pace. Show you one exciting feature here, which means you can record your drag races. We'll only get to that point and see how this looks. Wow, it sounds amazing. That is the AMG track pace. We are not going to record the session. It asks you to recording. If you change the driver's screen to the sport theme and also go to the performance, check out the engine to see the engine and power. Sounds amazing. One thing is 100% for sure, this car is just the one to get. I think this is a perfect engine on the E53. Now, I know I've posted a ton of videos featuring the GLEs or the GLC 63S, which surprisingly had a 2-liter inline-4 plug-in hybrid engine, which is a bummer because that's a GLC 63. But now in the E53, I think this is the right engine for this car. Sounds incredible. Naturally, you can use the paddle shifters if you prefer, which are good enough surface area in the back. Behind the steering wheel, we also have the flat bottom design as well. And that's the beauty of this car. You can just drive in the automatic mode or use the paddle shifters, and it just sounds incredible. The downshifts are beautiful. Gear changes are very seamless as well. I can tell the rear axle steering in the back is kicking in because turning around the corners, it just feels very effortless. The car just, you turn the steering wheel and it just turns very quickly. And also the AMG Ride Control suspension makes the car feel like it's leaning into the corners. Very agile, very sporty experience. In the Sport Plus mode, there is quite a bit of good response from the steering wheel around the corners. Suspension is excellent. It's not too stiff, but also not too soft. So it's got a good balance in the Sport Plus mode. And the brakes are pretty solid as well. Nothing to complain about that. Love the AMG Performance exhaust system in the back. You can just hear the pops as you drive the car. Sounds amazing. Overall, what a fantastic car. I think this is the right balance of power and tech. Of course, we have the OLED touchscreen display right here with the MBUX third generation. This car has a ton of features. We also have a massage feature, by the way. In the comfort menu, if you go back to comfort menu, there's a massage option. As you drive, you can engage the massage. In case you're bored with the classic, with the sport theme, you can change to the classic theme here. And I think for this theme, I prefer to use the comfort mode. So using the drive units, I can just dial down the dynamic select options to the comfort mode, which is what I'd use for everyday driving. Very soft. And there is a certain hum, almost like a space shift. Very interesting sound. We can also switch to the electric only mode. And I think on the electric only mode should be pretty fast as well. Feels good. You can only drive 42 miles in this electric only mode. The battery hold is when you travel, you want to set it to the battery hold, which means the car shuts off most electrical components in the car, so your battery doesn't die off. And then you have the slippery mode for weather like this, for winter. Overall, it's a fantastic car. It's got the right balance of power. We'll go right through here. And also, by the way, we do have parking systems in this car. Click on the parking sign and then click on parking assistance. And then as you drive,
take a look at your Mercedes-Me settings. Active parking assist can't be started right now. I can do things for you whenever you want, such as calling someone, writing text messages, or playing music. Because my heart's in it, I know everything there is to know about driving in your vehicle. For example, you can tell me, "Hey Mercedes, drive me home," or ask, "Hey Mercedes, is there congestion on my route?" You can also tell me if you're too warm, too cold, or if you're bored or hungry. My goal is to constantly evolve in order to give you the best possible support. Every now and again, just ask me if I've learned anything new. I'm looking forward to hearing from you and wish you a pleasant journey as always.
The one thing is that this voice assistant doesn't sound that good. It sounds very robotic. And of course, I think with the next generation MBUX, maybe the fourth generation, is going to sound more natural, right? It's going to sound more like a human compared to this robotic, almost AI feeling voice. But looks like the parking assistance doesn't work. Oh, it does find it. Press on the start parking procedure. So I'm hoping it's gonna park facing forward, but it's not gonna park facing forward. I'm just gonna repark the car, but I want to show you guys the parking assist. Watch, that's really close and very fast. I'm not gonna park it like that. We'll just park the other way because I was just trying to test the parking assist. You see that works very well. We have 360-degree camera systems in this car, which is Overall, it's a fantastic car. Drives very well. I love the feel of the steering wheel, and the comfort is also good. Love the massage features in the car. I think this E53 and the CLE53 are the best cars to buy in Mercedes right now. Of course, unless you want to get a V8, you can get a GLE 63S SUV or the S-Class or the G-Wagon. I'm going to stop the massage. We have a number of massage options. We have seat kinetics, which offers additional lumbar support. You can adjust that if you prefer. And menu option here. We have air quality systems, and there is a spot here for a canister for the fragrance. You can insert the fragrance vial, and you can see there's a fragrance menu right here, which also have a activated charcoal filter system, which filters out fine pollen and particles and odors, as well as sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxide out of the inflowing outside air. Ionization, which enriches the air with oxygen ions. I think I love the wood trim, 64 colors ambient lights, nice cup holders, NFC wireless charging, NFC charging ports. We have more NFC charging ports. We have 2 inside here. In this compartment, we have 2 ports as well, right here as well. Power memory seats for the driver right here, as well as the passenger. And we also have heated as well as cooled seats in this car. Love the 64 colors ambient lights. Love the leather upholstery, very good looking leather. Overall, it's a fantastic car. You know, touch sensitive controls for the driver, for the different displays, and also cruise control options, semi-autonomous driving features in this car. Fantastic. And overall, it's a buy for me. The E53 for me is actually a 9 out of 10. I think it's a fantastic car. I would actually option and put out the night package on the exterior, but overall, this is a definite buy for me, the E53. On a scale of 1 to 10, I think the E53 plug-in hybrid is a solid 9. It's a fantastic car, drives beautiful. I love the engine in this car, sounds amazing as well. Compared to the other cars we've seen coming out from Mercedes in the last few years, you know, the likes of the GOC 63S Coupe, which has a 2-liter inline-4 plug-in hybrid. We've seen the GOC 43.
Right now.
Cancel. And I guess that's the other thing. MBUX, you know, randomly obviously it's listening to you, right? But it you know, randomly starts to speak to you when you don't want it to speak to you. So that's the other thing I don't like about the system. I'd try to park the car and then it just starts to say, you know, this is not activated or things like that. But in fact, the parking systems is active in this car. But for some reason, the voice assistant interjected and started, you know, going on and on. So I think that's the only thing I don't like about the system. But I bet you there is a configuration you can adjust to make sure that the MBUX infotainment voice assistant does not interrupt you. I think overall it's a good car. You have the track pace, AMG Performance. We have the, you know, 3rd generation MBUX infotainment system, which has a ton of options. We have good nav systems, and it's also very fast. There is no delay in this car. You can just find your different spots.
The route is being calculated.
You can see how that fast is. Makes you wonder how many NVIDIA chips we have in this system. But we also have the radio system, also good options, very responsive, you can adjust. And you can see here we have 4D sound. As I mentioned, this car has the Burmester 4D sound system. We have about 17 speakers throughout the car. Adjust the sound focus to where you need it, equalizer, and so on and so forth. I think the other awesome feature, I did mention the massage, which is great. We have the charging menu, the performance. You also have the energy flow. As you brake and you drive the car, then the regenerative braking does charge the E53. So that's something else, is that the energy flow is directed back into the 120 kilowatt hour battery in the rear axle. So that's really what you get here. And we have the drive. As you turn left or right, you can see the degree of turning. And then of course engine and the Love this clock system right here. Amazing. You can have start stop and things like that. It's a solid 9.5. And that's it. Quick review, quick first impressions of the all-new E53 plug-in hybrid. Leave some comments. Let me know what other cars you want to see on the channel. I've done a ton of cars. I did the GLC 63S Coupe about 2 or 3 weeks ago. I've done the GLC 43. I think I might do the GLE 63S again. But if you look at my videos on the main channel, we have, I don't know how many videos over GLE. Probably have about 300 videos of the GLE. It's by far the most popular car on the channel. So that's a good thing. And I'm trying to see what else I can do to bring you more exciting cars. I think it's going to be an exciting year the next 1 or 2 years, simply because Mercedes is going to bring back the V8, the all-new V8, the flat plane crankshaft on probably the CLE 63. I don't know about the C63S. It might be put in that car, but we'll see. I think that's a plus. And by the way, I've received a ton of questions, ton of emails from a lot of you asking about, how to grow on social media or how I got started, but which is why I have created an ebook, which is about 50 pages long. Check out the bio, you'll see a link to get yourself the ebook. And I'll leave a link also in the video description, which means that you can just grow your social media if you want to. So far, I have about 120 million views across social media, and I'm approaching 500,000 subscribers or followers. So that's something I'm going to do for you guys. So check out the video description, get yourself the ebook. I have a free copy as well as another. The expanded ebook is about $10, $12. So that's pretty much it. Quick look at the E53 for 2025. That's pretty much it. Until next time, guys, stay positive. Peace.